Gene Vincent looks at 10 years of guitar styles. Hello, this is Richard Robinson. You're listening to Rock Stars. And today we'll be speaking to rock and roll great Gene Vincent. Right after I remind you that Rock Stars is a special news service from Physohex, the antibacterial skin cleanser used by surgeons to degerm the skin and prevent infection. Presley doesn't really play the guitar as such, and you and Carl Perkins were the only two people that really came forward with voices and guitar at the same time. How do you feel about, there's been a change since you started rock and roll and the rock and roll guitar sound. There's been a change in amplification. People who distort more, and sometimes I can't tell whether they're playing good or bad because, they're playing so loud. But are the riffs basically the same? Have things changed that much? I know a lot of people think they have, but are they still playing basically the same type of guitar style as they were at the beginning? Are you still playing the same basic style?
I would say basically it is the same. Now you can run it out into long things, and you can run it into minor chords, C7s, C8s, and you can run it into just about anything you want to, really. But the only thing that I find with the psychedelic thing is sometimes they go so far out, they lose me. I can't follow it, you see.
I think they lose me too. So I think they lose themselves sometimes, but they don't want to admit it. It's like you hearing your own mistakes. They don't want to talk about it because maybe everybody will like it. How's the West Coast? You're not originally from the West Coast. You're from.
Well, I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. It's right across the river from Norfolk, and but I've been living in England now for about 7 years, and I just come back over here about a year ago. But I love California. I think it's a fabulous place.
What's it like? I love London as such in England, although things don't happen with great speed over there. I mean, nobody's rushing around to do things. But a lot of British groups have come to live in California, which I find very strange because, it seems like they have a nice place to start with. But after a while living in England, you just slow down to the point where you've got to get back into the sunshine?
No, you see, England's only so big. And pretty soon you get to know everybody. And pretty soon you're doing things that you've already done. And it gets old and you want to do something new. But the United States is so big, you can probably go on forever and just keep working,
Well, Gene Vincent is presently out on the road working and promoting his new album. I'd like to thank Gene for being with us today. This special news service has been furnished by Physohex, the antibacterial skin cleanser that helps keep your skin clear because it removes the bacteria that can aggravate and cause skin blemishes to spread. I'm Richard Robinson, and I hope you join me tomorrow when we'll have more inside news from the world of music. Right now, here's one of the top sounds in town.